I love movies, and I love correcting people. However, today, in the interest of fairness, I'm going to tell you about the worst mistake I ever made while watching a movie. And by that, I don't mean a movie that I wish I hadn't watched, I mean the worst error I made while viewing a film. 12 Years a Slave tells the story of Solomon Northup, a free African-American man living in New York in the 1840s. He is tricked by two white men to going to Washington, D.C., where they drug him and sell him into slavery in the American South. Spoiler alert, he's there for 12 years before he manages to write a letter to his family in New York, and then one of his white friends comes to collect him and bring him back to the life he once knew. Now, the characters who sell Solomon into slavery are called Brown and Hamilton, and they look like this. The character who rescues Solomon at the end is called Mr. Parker, and he looks like this. When I watched the film, I thought that Mr. Parker was one of Brown and Hamilton. I thought that I had massively misinterpreted the scene where Brown and Hamilton drug Solomon. I thought that they had just bought him dinner and then he ended up in slavery in some other way. Luckily, I watched this film with a friend who's not a complete idiot, who told me that no, Mr. Parker was a completely separate character. This is very fortunate for me because otherwise I would have thought that 12 Years a Slave had a massive CinemaSins style plot hole. So write in the comments what was the worst mistake you ever made while watching a movie. For example, did you pay for something that Michael Bay directed?